Reading is part of the Toefl test and it is designed to test your ability to understand university-level text and academic section. You have about 60 to 80 minutes to answer several questions based on 3 to 4 sections. To answer all correctly, there are few tips that you can find in the Toefl guidebooks or article. Here I have summarized the most important points that you should remember when you have the reading test. First, read each option on the answer first and then eliminate the answer that is definitely wrong. Usually, the wrong option has a sentence structure out of the context or doesn't fit with the topic. Then, select the option that best matches the questions and matches the text. Select it and continue to the next questions. This will make things easier for you. Second, you can rely on keywords. Keywords are important words that you can use to help you find answer to question quickly. First, pay attention to the pattern of the question, then look for keywords in the questions. For example, the word universal as used in line 10 mostly means blah blah blah. The things you do is go to line 10 and find the word universal, then read a paragraph that consists of the keyword and find the definition. Once, focus on these keywords and choose the correct answer. Next, after finding answer through the keywords, all you do is look for evidence in the sections. In the reading test, every correct answer will be supported by the evidence in it. Every answer in the reading test will be in the text, both in the form of instruction and equations, although it is not immediately visible. If you're not sure which answer is correct, go back and read that section for instructions for skimming and scanning.
Hello, my name is Sarmila Nurlita, and now I'm going to continue Raisa explanation about tips and tricks on reading and listening section. Number 4. Look at the context clue. Now, let's take a look at this example. The word revolutionary as used in line 13 means A. Dangerous, B. Extremist, C. Mementos, and D. Militarist. Let's use the 4 tips and tricks that have been explained before to answer this question. Look at the context clue. In the question, the context clue is to find the synonyms of the word revolutionary. Next step, we're going to find the keyword, which in this case is revolutionary, and read the sentence that contains the keyword in line 13. After that, we eliminate the definitely wrong answer. Because the word revolutionary is positive, we need word that also positive from the 4 options. Every correct answer is supported by evidence. Beside option C, the others are a negative word. So, the most appropriate word to describe the word revolutionary or the synonym of revolutionary is C, mementos. Now, I'm going to explain the next tips and tricks starting from number 5. Number 5, focus on detailed information. Detailed questions are the most common type of question in the Toefl listening section. They are nearly impossible to answer without notes. You should take notes during the conversation because the questions are not meant to test your memory, but rather your understanding of the conversation. When it comes to what word to write and how to write them, there are 3 simple rules you need to follow. First, write down only nouns, verb, and adjective. Second, write down consonants. Vowels are hardly ever needed. And the last one is know your core symbol. Why are these rules so important? Because if you spend time writing down unnecessary information, you will miss the important content. Number 6. Be an active listener. Most students listen to Toefl listening passively. because they are trying to understand everything. Rather than be a passive listener, it will be better if you become an active listener who have goals, that know exactly why you are doing this listening section and what you want to find. Active listener trying to understand enough to respond and didn't try to understand every detail. Listen to the conversation as if you're part of it. How would you respond and what question you might have based on the information given. There are plenty of ways to make sure your mind is alert and active during the Toefl listening section.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahmud, and in this video, I'm going to continue on what my two friends have been talking about, which is talking about tips and tricks on answering reading and listening Toefl questions. So I'm going to continue for the next tips, which is tips number 7, identifying the question type. This tips is all about knowing and categorizing question and listening section. So in this section, there are 8 types of question and each types have their own characteristic on what it's all about. Those 8 types of question is first, detailed question, which is talking about detail in conversation or text. Second, inference question, which is talking about understanding the meaning. Third, attitude question, which is talking about specific details about character. Fourth, function question, which is talking about the reason specific things said. Fifth, gives content, which is talking about the main idea of the text. Sixth, gives purpose question, which is talking about the purpose of the text. Seventh, connecting content question, which is about showing understanding of the relationship among ideas in a lecture. Eighth, organized question, which is about understanding how the details and information are organized in a lecture. The reason why you need to know about this is because it will help you on knowing what kind of question will be asked later. By seeing the answer and then identifying the question, you will know what kind of conversation or lecture is for. For example, if the answers are like this, those answers are referring to function question, which is talking about the reason specific things to be said. By knowing this, you will know where you're going to put your focus on the conversation or lecture later. And then tips number 8 is read the option or the answer first. This tips is really helpful and very useful for answering listening section. By reading the options first, you will know what kind of question you will face later. Like the type of question you will get, eliminating the choice that seems doesn't align, or you can also know where you're going to put your focus on the conversation or lecture. Is it about the depth detail or the minor detail? These tips will already make you one step ahead. And the last tips, and it is for both reading and listening section, and that is practice, practice, and practice. It is about how you sharpening your brain from understanding the text, the passage, reading quickly, listen, and memorizing the details. Those things are reached only and only by practicing yourself. Having more tasks, practice your reading, listen to more audio, more accents, and never feel satisfied with yourself. Because what? Practice what makes you perfect. And that's it. That's the end of our video. We're so happy to share you these 9 tips of answering reading and listening Toefl questions. Me representing this group, my name is Mahmud, and my other 2 friends, Raisa Nurtanziliana and Sarmila Nurlita, saying so sorry for any mistakes that we made. Hope you guys can take a lesson from here. Hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching this video. Keep believing and keep dreaming, and goodbye.